This way, Meg. Come on, Meg. Come. Come on. Well, good morning and welcome to Galloway Forest Park. It's been quite a while since we've been down this way. I've got Meg with me again. We've got a cracking day. It's sunny but quite chilly, and we're going to do a circular route which takes in two bits that I've done before, but one that I haven't, and I've always been intrigued by the name of it, and we'll come on to that a wee bit later. We've parked down at the Bruce's Stone car park down in Glen Truel. This is Loch Truel behind me, and we're going to head up to the side of Loch Valley and then cross the outflow from Loch Neldrican. The last time we came down this way, the bracken was about 5.5 to 6 feet high, so that's one of the reasons why we've come back today. It's still just coming out of the ground and just about to actually flourish, so the path should be a lot easier going. Should be able to see where we're actually going today, so that'll be good. Okay, so we've come up this valley on the far side of the burn, and we crossed just down there. This is actually Loch Valley. I was getting my lochs the wrong way round. Loch Neldrican is further up. So now we're climbing over this rough tussocky ground, and we will pop out on the top here onto Rig of the Jarkness. More about that when we get up to the top. this is where we're heading next, Rig of the Jarkness. Now I've no idea why it's called Rig of the Jarkness. If you have a wee look at the OS map, there's all sorts of weird names around here. And apparently most of them are from the Old Norse language or Scots Gaelic. But if anyone can shed any light on how they get these names, please leave a comment. If I find anything in the meantime, I'll put it in the description of the video, but they're such strange names, you've got to wonder, you know, how they got them. Well, there's a faint path of sorts here. It may just be a sheep trod. It's certainly not shown on the map, but it's leading us along the ridge, so we'll stick with it. I mentioned earlier that there were 3 parts to this route. I'd done 2 of them. This bit along Rig of the Jarkness is the bit that I hadn't done. And I have to say, I've been pleasantly surprised because there's no paths shown on any of the maps. And this actually is very pleasant walking. For Galloway, this is absolute luxury. You can actually see where you're putting your feet. It's relatively dry, and we've got views all around. So a bit of a result. I'll certainly be coming back up this way again. It's superb. So we've got to lose a wee bit of height here, and then we'll climb up onto, that's Craig Lee up on the top, where the trig point is. And I think I've got these right. The one on the left there is the round lock of Glen Head, and on the right here is the long lock of Glen Head. Looks like there's quite a nice beach on that one up there. It'll be relatively easy to get to. The main forest road is just over that next ridge. In fact, you can just see it down in the distance there at the bottom of the hill. That's where we'll be heading, off Craig Lee. But first we've got to get up there. This is Dow Lock, and we head up round to the right here and up onto the summit of Craig Lee. There we go, Craig Lee summit, and I'll see if I can remember the names of the hills as we have a look round. So starting down there, that's Loch Trool in the distance, and that's the corner of the round lock of Glenhead in the bottom there. Coming on to the right, looking over to Ben Yellery and Merrick again. That's Craig Nor. And in the far distance on the skyline is Corsarine, and then running back from that, this long ridge running south, is the Rins of Kells. Over in the distance, that's Clattering Shaw's Loch, and in the bottom there, looking fairly dried up at the minute actually, it's amazing, that's the corner of Loch Dee. again this way, and that's the ridge that leads up onto Lammerkin Hill. I'm pretty sure that's Lammerkin Hill up on the top. Okay, all we need to do now is get back down to the main forest road and walk back down to the car park at Glen Trull. See a wee bit more of Loch D from here. But we're going to keep moving because the bloody midges have arrived. I've not seen one all day, and now there's hundreds of them. Let's keep moving. That's us down off Craig Lee now on the north side. Just zigzag down through those crags and down through this wee dip. And now we'll work our way down across the boggy ground there, and then we'll pick up the main forest track. You see it on the other side of the valley there. Well, that's us back down off Craig Lee over that really rough ground. It's yeah, it's not great. That used to be part of the Southern Upland Way, and they've changed it. They've actually taken it along the road now. Right, so as you can see, we're at the forest road. From here, we'll just walk back to the car park. There's not much point filming that. It'll be pretty boring. So if you've got this far, thanks very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it, and all being well, we'll see you on the next adventure.